Hey, hello, this is Max, and welcome back to our channel, on where we are seeing Star Wars cards. On this occasion, we already finished what we call Generation 1. Let me show you. We completed Series 1, 2, and 3, which is roughly Generation 1, and then there is a leap between 1995 to 2009. To continue with what I call Generation 2, with 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, noting that Disney bought Star Wars in 2012. So we need to be careful with these two series, but 4, 5, and 6 should be safe. That might include actually the prequels and stuff like that. So we're gonna check them out now. And today's episode, we're going to see Series 4 from 2009. And in this one, it has 120 cards as a base set. I'm going to probably split that into 2 videos. And there is a mistake here because there are subsets as well, and foils subsets on this series that I'm going to probably check afterwards. In one single video, we're going to see all 8 foil sets because it's 6 to 12 cards on each set. And we're going to add them actually to the library. So yeah, that will be the objective probably of this video, is to go with Series 4 in 2 episodes, and it's 100 and what we said 120 cards, so it's 2 episodes of 60 cards each. So probably we have a little bit more time to read the back of the card and stuff like that, and hopefully we can do it in 45 minutes per part ish. And let's see how it goes. So sit, relax, enjoy, and let's do this. Do I have sleeves and present to you? This is half of the deck, but we're gonna start with Series 4 cover. And remember, it's 2009, so you could start seeing Christensen, you're gonna start seeing Ewan McGregor. Return to the galaxy after more than a decade, and with the new trilogy for additional inspiration, Star Wars Galaxy is back. The 4th entry in Topps Artistic Celebration for George Lucas' Space Adventure Classic return with the greatest variety of breathtaking renderings to date. So we're going to see classic characters, prequels, new visions, posters, and then on the part 2, Art of Star Wars, comics, and The Force Unleashed, and then the checklist. Alright, let's do this. Series 4 Star Wars Galaxies card number 1. Now how they fit? Yeah, they fit perfectly. These guys actually have the right size. Alright, card number 2, Luke Skywalker. The heart of the entire Star Wars universe. Pretty much. That sums them all. Even though George Lucas says this is the trilogy, the starting trilogy is not about Luke. Has nothing to do with Luke. It's all about Anakin and Darth Vader journey. Alright, it's Luke Skywalker. Leia Organa. One of the first characters we meet in episode 4, On the Run. There you go, card number 3. Card number 4, Darth Vader. The Dark Lord of the Sith served as the main villain in the original trilogy, inspiring the new movies. Focus on his origins. Nice illustration. Card number 4. Number 5, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Self-exiled on the remote planet of Tatooine, Obi-Wan eventually finds his way to battle once again. Nice. Card number 6, Han Solo. A welcome counterpoint to Royal Freedom Fighters and austere Jedi Master, Han Solo, space mercenary, bangs about the galaxy for years until the love of a certain princess make a new man on him. And in episode 7, they get married and they have children. Interesting story. Go and check the Timothy Zahn comic books. That tells you everything that happened after episode 6. Chewie, episode card number 7. Chewbacca the Wookiee may have started the Star Wars saga as a medal-less walking carpet, but Han Solo's steadfast co-pilot soon established himself. Lando. The Empire Strikes Back. Han Solo Lando Calrissian was soon fighting the rebel causes as one of the top pilots and strategists, and paint his pieces a simpler way for Lando. And noting the two numbers. One is number 8 is the 8 card of this set, but is 373 apparently on the series. I'm gonna check that number if that's the case. But it makes sense actually to have a double nomination. Number 9. Yeah, it goes up. The embodiment of imperial evil, Governor Tarkin, remains, along with Count Dooku, one of the most sinister human faces in Star Wars mythos. Tend to agree. It's a good written character. Currently, the state of Cushing as an actor is suing Disney for using Peter Cushing's image, using deepfake without permission. Number 10, Yoda. Introducing Empire Strikes Back, Jedi Master Yoda swiftly became one of the most popular characters in Star Wars. Yoda. 11, Dark Sidious, Palpatine. The undisputed master of the galaxy-wide manipulation, Supreme Chancellor Palpatine reveals his true colors in Revenge of the Sith. Now we're gonna start seeing more things from the prequels. Young Obi-Wan Kenobi. First impressed fans as the twin desert rat Ben in the original Star Wars, clearly part of a distinguished order, but nevertheless friendly and accessible. Young Ben. 13. Qui-Gon Jinn. Of all the characters introduced in the new trilogy, Qui-Gon Jinn, Jedi Master and sponsor of young Anakin, is perhaps the most mysterious and enigmatic. Anakin. Focus on the new trilogy. Anakin Skywalker is a young man blessed and cursed with exceptional abilities and powers. Oh, Padme. Nice picture. Intelligent, fearless, and a great natural beauty besides. It's easy to see how Padme captured the heart of Anakin Skywalker and millions of people as well. That episode 2 outfit. Oh my god. Yep, that one. Number 16. Jango Fett, the father of popular villain Boba Fett, and the prototype for myriad clone troopers ordered by the Jedi. Jango. Mace Windu, senior Jedi who sat in the Council of Coruscant before being slain by Darth Sidious, was first introduced to moviegoers in Phantom Menace. And there is a story about that purple. When he got the job, George Lucas says, "Hey, what do you want in order to be in my movie?" And just joking, Samuel L. Jackson says, "Well, if I'm gonna have a lightsaber, I want a purple one." And George says, "Okay, you got it." Because everybody has their own colors. And that's how he gets the job. Count Dooku. Once a great Jedi, now once one of the Jedi's greatest threats. Count Dooku was first introduced in Attack of the Clones as the commanding, profoundly unsympathetic character dedicated to his dark goals. 19. Adam Hughes, and now is New Visions. Adventure on Ilum, rendered by Adam Hughes. This is inspired by an episode of Cartoon Network Clone Wars, with Jedi Master Yoda and the armed Padme Amidala venturing forth in the ice planet, where the Jedi often mine rare crystals for use in their lightsabers. Ilum. That planet appeared on a game. I think it was Star Wars: The Old Republic. New Visions number 20. Alison's Son. Duel against Lumiya, rendered by Alison's Son on the basic world of Kinoin. Luke Skywalker from the cybernetic Lumiya. Nice. new visions, extra stories, and extra illustrations. But 21. Amy Pronovost, Knight of the Red Ghost. Render by Amy Provost, Saint illustrator. I choose to show Asha protecting the woods from Duloc poachers. She is known as the Red Ghost and is perceived by the Dulocs as the forest spirit rather than the Ewok, due to her ferocity. I really love Ewoks, and while the cartoon series was lighthearted for the most part, the Asha episode was serious and touching for the most part. Number 21. 22. Brian Root, The Empire on Hoth. Rendered by Brian Root. I wanted to capture a snapshot in time during the Battle of Hoth. It shows the Empire's army advancing forward on the battlefield. This painting takes place as the Empire is sending the rebels into retreat and focusing on destroying the main generator. Nice. Number 23. Bruce Timm, Heroes on the Move. Render of Bruce Timm. This fanciful collage showcases Luke, Han, Leia, and Chewie following the events of the original Star Wars, and just before the Empire, which of course sent Han in cow form freezing. Yeah, that's the jacket of episode 4. Number 23. 24. Cat Stacks, Obi-Wan the Warrior. As rendered by Cat Stacks, this formidable wielder of the Force is right at home in clone armor, just as he is in flowing Jedi robes. Both to the luckless battle droids who pit their dual mechanism skills against his accomplished foe. Getting to the Clone Wars now. '24. 25. Chris Treves, making a cargo dump. Rendered by Chris Teves. I always wanted to draw Han Solo dumping his cargo while the Millennium Falcon evades Imperials. This is the reason why Jabba the Hutt put a price on Solo's head. '26. Cliff Chang, becoming Bosch. Render in a scene that could serve as a lead into Return of the Jedi. Princess Leia stood up as the bounty hunter Bosch inside the Millennium Falcon. Note Lando Calrissian and Chewbacca discussing Leia bold deception in the background. Everybody was surprised. When she took the helmet. '26. David Peterson, Bounty Hunters Assembled. A memorable scene in The Paris Strikes Back takes place aboard Darth Vader flagship The Executor as Darth Lord assembles some of the toughest bounty hunter in the galaxy to capture fleeing rebel agitators. And there were 6 of them, including Boba Fett. IG-88, 88, Dusk. I can't remember that one. '28, 27. 28, Doc Cohen. Yoda in Dagobah. When we first met Yoda in Empire, he's living on the bog planet Dagobah, visited by the new protege Luke Skywalker and advised by former partner in freedom fighting Obi-Wan. Coming full circle in a scene cut from the final print of Revenge of the Sith, Yoda can be seen venturing to Dagobah, setting up future events of the Empire. And I think in the Clone Wars, somewhere around there, in the comics, they tell the story on how Yoda ended up in Dagobah. It's 28. 29, Grand Gould. Padawan Challenge, rendered by, introduced as Anakin, young apprentice in Clone Wars. Ahsoka is the fearless Jedi in training with spunk to spare. That's also a good character. That didn't translate to the real life thing. Story is different. '29. 30. Scott Campbell, preparing the new slave girl. Suit up. Was revolutionary at that time. Jack Davis, 31. Darth Vader and Ben Kenobi. Oh. Here Davis revisited the classic clash between the good Jedi and his not so good apprentice. This was one of the most dramatic scenes in the original movie. But on this one it's Chewie. What the hell? Darth Maul. That's not bad. We were waiting for that and we get this. Oh. What the hell? 1 and 2. So you will see that one. So that one. 32 is in 31. And 31 is in 32. Weird. Anyway, 31, Jack Davis. And 32, another Jack Davis, the other counterpart. Ben and Darth. 32. 33, another Jack Davis, Stormtroopers in the Field. This one is okay. I don't believe it's a misprint on the other ones. But this one has the sketch and has the thingy. And this is Jack Davis 3. Jet Davis 4. Jota in action. And yes, it is. Now I'm thinking it's a misprint. The other two. Because this one also has the sketch. And then the actual illustration. 34. 35. Joe Correa. Teaching the Younglings. $35. 36. Colleen Doran. Doom Romance. Splendor and ultimate sadness of this key Star Wars relationship, Anakin and Padme. Rocky 1. She was a keeper though. $36. 37. Ken Stacy, number 1. This is the first of 2 mirror illustrations set at the same garage, where Padme and Anakin exchange some meaningful words. $37. And 38, Ken Stacy again. With another one. This is Luke and Leia now. You're my only hope. Now 39, Ken Stacy number 3, Cult of Vengeance. Jango Fett. It's out. Welcome Boba Fett. 39. Mark McHaley, Conflict in Utapau. Obi-Wan Kenobi fought one of his most significant battles with the ruthless multi-armored General Grievous in Revenge of the Sith. Matt Bush, 41. Abducting a princess. Mike Lemus, 42. An unlikely duo. Basically, it's who shot first, a scenario where early in Solo's smuggling career he's contacted by Greedo and Bosk to transport a cargo of illegal gas. Greedo. $42. 43. Patrick Shoemaker. Cantina Scene. thought it might be nice to have a nod towards the fact that Latk was eventually replaced by Ketwool. $43. 44, Patrick, another one, Seanmaker, Rancor and Rancor Keeper. Paul Shipper, once allies, Yoda and Dooku. We only knew them as opponents until the duel on episode 2, when Yoda called Dooku his old Padawan. Ooh. Interesting. Konduku. 45. 46. Randy Martinez, a well-earned prize. I always thought Tusken Riders were uncertainly characterized as bad guys. While their appearance and demeanor seem savage, I believe Tusken are simply misunderstood. Just natives. $46. 47. Tommy Lee Edwards, two of a kind. Luke's companion in a trilogy of stories, Peter of Forces against the villainous Thrawn and beautiful Mara Jade. Star Wars is all about Luke Skywalker for me, and all of the Star Wars projects I've working on and never been able to tackle Luke and Mara together. Mara Jade. That's another beautiful character. On Timothy Sun Trilogy 789. William O'Neill, 48. The Last Sunrise. The most terrifying act of mega destruction in the first Star Wars movie was the obliteration of Leia's home. What it must felt to be in Alderaan when they shot. Scary thought. 48. 49. Episode 1, The Call of Adventure. Although the boy may be little more than a slave with few possessions, little family and no formal education, he does know a few things. He knows engines and droids and how to fix just about anything. He knows how to pilot and that his mother loves him, and he's certain that one day he'll marry Padme. And thought he's just 9 years old. Anakin Skywalker also knows something else, that he's destined for greatness. Episode 2, The Road of Trials. As Anakin Skywalker cradles his dead mother in his arms, his emotion struggles with intellect, and he faces his first time true test as a Jedi. Though Anakin knows that angers and hatred lead to dark side, the rage he feels, and he kneels beside his mother's body, smootheth his grief. His fury also brings an enormous sense of power, and Anakin, unable to let go of his anger, allows himself to reveal in that power, slaughtering the Tusken Raiders who kidnapped his mother, giving himself so freely to his hatred that he never even hears Master Qui-Gon anguished plea for beyond the grave for him to stop. In moments it is over, and Anakin's rage is replaced by sadness and remorse deeper than any he has ever felt before. Anakin knows that he failed the crucial test, and as he clips his lightsaber to his belt and steps into the night, the young Jedi feels a shadow fall across his soul. Wow. And that's the summary of episode 2. I'm assuming episode 3 now. Yep, the Abyss. Haunted by dream of Padme's death, and driven by his obsession with saving her life, Anakin walks the road of the trials. It is a shadowy, confusing path, and Anakin is guided on his journey not by what is real, but what he hopes is real. Supreme Chancellor Palpatine, aware of Anakin's fears and pleased by his confusion, seduced the young Jedi with soothing words, promising that only through mastery of the dark side can Anakin save the one he loves. Later, Palpatine's true nature is revealed, and as a Jedi Master, Mace Windu prepared to kill the corrupt politician. After an epic duel, Anakin sees his hope dying as well. Faced with the loss he cannot bear, Anakin surrenders to the dark side, realizing too late that in doing so, he has lost not only Padme and Obi-Wan, but himself. Anakin Skywalker has leaped into the abyss. That, my friends, is episode 3. I need to watch those movies again. And here is the thing. We got Rogue One in between, 3.5. And then we jump into 4. The Illumination. When Obi-Wan disappears after being struck down, Darth Vader realizes that there is a gap in his knowledge, and that perhaps his mastery of the Force is not as complete as he thought. And later, as Vader's TIE fighter spins out of control away from the exploding Death Star, he thinks about the look of peace on the old Jedi's face, and he accepted death at Vader's hands. He remembered Kenobi companions and the younger ones scream of horror as you see Obi-Wan's saber fall to the deck. He thinks about the rebel pilot who destroyed the Empire's ultimate weapon, and comes to a realization. He has a son strong in the Force and trained in his ways by Obi-Wan, a living son with Padme's blood running through his veins, and somewhere deep inside the Lord armor-clad heart, the embers that were once Anakin Skywalker begin to glow. Episode 4, A New Hope. And then 5, The Ultimate Prize. When the Emperor confirms Luke's heritage to Darth Vader and orders him to retrieve the young rebel, Vader permits himself to believe that he can convince Luke to join him, and that together the two of them can defeat the Emperor and bring order to the galaxy. But while Vader sees Luke's powers and recognizes his importance, he failed to notice that the foundation of his son's strength is not ambition, but compassion. He cannot accept that Luke is a Jedi, ready to accept death before joining sides with the being that killed his master. Regardless of who that being is it yet another misjudgment in the series of errors that Dark Lord has made since Obi-Wan Kenobi vanished under his blade? And as Luke steps to the gantry and falls from sight, Vader wonders for the first time if perhaps his destiny may lie along a different path than the one he walks. Best movie of them all. Episode 5. And then 6. The Return. Originally called Revenge of the Sith, by the way. As he watches his son dying under Palpatine's hands, Vader thinks about the path he's walked since kneeling before the Emperor all those years ago. Standing there, Vader admits to himself that what he has known in his heart to be true since the death of Padme. Palpatine promises were lies, and power without compassion leads only to chaos and loss. He feels no anger, only sadness at the path he's taken, remorse for the pain he's caused, and surprisingly something else, something he thought had died long ago. All at once, Darth Vader knows what his son has known all along. Summoning the last of his strength, Jedi Knight Anakin Skywalker rises up and vanquishes Emperor Palpatine, saving his son and bringing peace to his soul and balance to the Force. There you go. Revenge of the Jedi. Return of the Jedi. Special editions. Poster number 4. This is after they make some changes in the movie. But this is the poster of the redone episode 4. Then we got the special edition for episode 5. Special edition episode 6. Oh, come on. There you go, 57. Special edition 6. 58. Episode 1. Phantom Menace. '59. Clone. Attack of the Clones. And 60. Revenge of the Sith. And that, my friends, it's part 1 of series 4 of Star Wars Galaxies. We're going to continue in the next video, just not to be so long. And I hope you like it. If you do so, you know what to do. Just let me know in the comments what you want to see, talk about, discuss. And I will see you in the next one. I appreciate your likes, subscribes, and watch time, more interestingly, on the video, so we can actually get monetized. So thank you very much again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. So cheers for now. Bye bye.